Hello, I'm Clive Tyldesley. I'm a television football commentator and I'll be voting for Dr. Phillip Lee and the Lib Dems in the election on Thursday. Why should that be of any interest to you or influence how you vote? Good question. It shouldn't. The only additional insight that I can offer is as a professional communicator. There's a fair amount of spin in football, in sport. Part of my job is to cut through the managers' excuses and the club's statements and talk about our national game as the viewers see it, and love it, as you see it. You decide whether I'm good at my job or not. You decide whether I keep my job or not, particularly in the Twitter age. Communication is playing a massive part in this election, in our politics. The Prime Minister's version of communication is just to keep repeating the same prepared statements over and over until enough people believe in them or become so weary of them that it seems like the best way to make him stop is to go along with them. Like a manager who blames the referee for every bad result. Let's get Brexit done. He looks down the camera lens at you, at me, and repeats it over and over and over again, knowing full well that his oven-ready deal is not a deal at all. It's just a green light to start trying to negotiate a deal. He knows it's misleading, but he just keeps saying it, and we, my media, let him. He voted against a deal less than a year ago. He knows that he didn't really know which way to vote in the 2016 referendum, and yet he and his communication team have the front to keep saying the same thing, a thing that they know is far from the truth. Communication of the 21st century. All that left me homeless as a voter. I was a Labour Party member until 5 years ago. Last election, I just voted against something. I voted against John Redwood, not least because the one and only time that I've needed him as a constituent to help to oppose a quarry close to schools and care homes and houses where I live, where we live, he wouldn't lift a finger to help. I don't want to vote against him or anything. I want to vote for someone. Dr. Lee has given me that someone to vote for. He shares my values and views. He's a practicing GP in Slough, in the real world. He doesn't talk Westminster talk, he talks my talk, our talk. He is principled enough to have turned his back on his lifelong political leanings because he knows this is a rotten Conservative government. Just like I've changed because I know that this is a rotten Labour leadership. We have met in the middle, Dr. Lee and I, where most of us want to be. I'm not homeless as a voter now. I've got someone to vote for. Dr. Phillip Lee, the Lib Dems. It's up to you.